this is the binding that I'm going to put on this quilt. Pretty, right? I like it. Welcome to the finishing of the quilt. It is time to put binding on it. That's going to look nice, right? Okay, I think I have to adjust the cameras. All right, this might be an adventure. Okay. If you saw this tripod setup I have, you would think it was insane. Okay, I think this is gonna have to do. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing today. So, I know I'm gonna put the binding on my quilt. Okay, I think I need to move this out of the way, raise this up. And the cameras got all sorts of screwed up yesterday. And they're not where they belong. Okay? They're backwards somehow, and I'm not sure how that happened. Okay, but I'm gonna bring this over. I'm in the way. Yeah. This is a mess, but I'm gonna do the best I can. Okay, so there, maybe. Okay, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, thank you for the likes. Oh my God, we're like 100 likes on the stream already. You have my heart. Let me set up my. I'm simultaneous on YouTube. And I need to make sure that I see comments, and I put that on this iPad mini. I want to make sure that I see myself live. How are you doing today? I'm glad you might be just scrolling through. That's fine. I hope that you hang out for a little bit of time. I know there are options out there and lots of options, and that's fine. But I appreciate you being here. So what happened is yesterday I got the quilt completely put together. The whole top is put together, and I am super, super stoked. Super stoked. Okay. Let me show it to you here. I'll show you what I have anyway. Okay. I mean, I can hold it up and show it to you, but I just want to make sure I keep my. All right. This is amazing. It's a queen. This is the back. And this is the front. And I'm going to wrestle this. I'm going to put some binding on it. Okay? So I already trimmed the edges so that it's got a 1/4 inch from where this is sewn. So when I put the binding on, I want it to be right along this edge here. I have a new sewing foot, like a foot from my sewing machine that I've never tried, and it's supposed to put binding on. So I'm going to try that. It might work, it might not work, but here it is. And this is the color binding I decided to put on it. And I like the way that it looks on the back, or on the front. So we've got it here on the front, and then this is what it's going to look like on the back. And I like this little pop of color and a partial purple. I really like it. So that's what it's going to be. So if you go over to YouTube, you will probably have a better view of what's going on. I don't know, maybe. So I might turn the camera around so I can just sit directly at my machine. I do have to put, I do have to sew the binding together and, you know, into lengths. I did not measure how much I need, but that's okay because I can cut more if I need it. I have like, I don't know, 2 more yards. So I've got plenty, and it's so nice. It's a batik. And I don't know if you know what a batik is, but it's this really nice, very good thread count, and it's dyed, so it's the same on both the front and the back. Okay, but thank you for all the likes. 100 likes. Okay, so I'm going to be on probably an hour until I get hungry for dinner. It is almost 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm here in northern Indiana where it's kind of rainy right now. It's not like raining, but it's rainy. Okay. So, you might see my cats lurking about. They are, hi Grammy, it's nice to see you. Thanks for joining the live. Thank you for all the likes. Just, you know, it's a pattern. You just go tap, 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 and it just like hearts go floating. All right. So this is the binding color I chose. I'm going to sit at my small machine today. It's got a little bit of table. I don't feel like standing. I'm kind of tired. Oh, you love the quilt? Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's not going to live in my house very long. I'm going to be giving it to my daughter for her birthday. She knows she has a quilt. She knows I've been working on it. It's not a secret, but she doesn't know that it is this close to being done. All right. So I'm going to wrangle this. I'm going to turn the cameras around and, sit at my other sewing machine, grab some thread. That's this color. I love the purple too. See, I'm partial to purple, but doesn't it look nice? It looks nice with my shirt too, right? Okay. But yeah, it's a queen size and it is enormous. Okay, so if you are on YouTube, I should see your comments. I should see all of the comments, all of the messages, okay? So feel free to hop over there if you like, and if you're enjoying the content, then I would love a follow on YouTube. Okay, I think my cameras need to be on the opposite side of my sewing machine here. Okay, sorry, I'm making you dizzy. Might be making you dizzy. Okay. This is a fun day. All right. My cats are starting to be lurking around in here. They want to see what I'm doing. I've got my baby kitty. Okay, so this is the machine I'm going to use today. It is a Skyline S9. It does do machine embroidery. But I like the control and the size that I can do with this particular machine. Okay. I'm not trying to break anything. I just want to turn this so you can see what I'm doing. I'm mashing the quilt. Yeah, I'm dressed to match the quilt. I just wore this to work. You know, I mean, why not? Why not wear purple? I mean, do you see the purple accessories? I like purple and green and combinations of purple and green. So, but my daughter picked out the actual colors for the quilt. Okay. You know, it occurred to me that I did not go get thread to match. This might be a decent one. I think I could probably do this. Do you think that's okay? All right, Angela, hi. Are you tired from work? Or are you loving purple and green? I'm not sure what you mean by me too, but definitely I'm going to agree with you. All right, so I've got this blue purple. That's not going to work. I don't have an assortment of colors in my my regular thread as I do in my embroidery thread. I've kind of been ignoring my sewing thread a little. My supply of sewing thread. Wait, no, it's not gonna work. Okay, well, I guess this will have to do. Unless, wait a minute. No, that's too red. Oh, actually, this might be a better match. I know you probably can't see it on camera, but I don't know. Which one is better? Which one's better? I mean, I usually like to err on the darker side, but I think, I don't know, even looking at the camera, trying to see, I think I like the darker one. I think this is the winner. Okay. My machine set up. I have to wind a bobbin. And I'm going to try to learn how to use a new foot today. That'll be fun. Hi, Rosa. Thank you for the follow. I want to encourage you to go to YouTube and follow me on Max Custom Designs on YouTube as well. I am over there too. All right. I think I can probably... let's see, I need to lower my cameras here. Sorry about that. Okay. I want to adjust my cameras because I feel like my YouTube channel is not, you can't really see it very well. I just can't really see what's going on. You should see this setup. I think my rubber bands are about to break. And, okay. My baby kitty is tossing himself around. So you might see him get all sorts of excited in the area here. Okay. I have to set up my machine. My daughter was using this yesterday, and she left the zipper foot on there. So, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Alicia, thank you for the follow. All right. We are working on finishing the edge of the quilt. Okay. So, binding. I'm going to try a new foot. All right. Let me encourage you to go to YouTube and give me a follow over there. That would be great. Okay. All right. Trying to move my table so that you can see what I'm doing. And the YouTube channel is not in the right spot. And there we go. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, and maybe behind me is better, like this. Oh, I think that's better. All right, nice. Yay! Okay, well, Alicia, thank you for the follow. All right, look. This is a zipper foot, and I'm going to take this, not a zipper foot, buttonholer. This is a buttonhole foot, okay? It's this complicated thing. But I do have a new binding foot, and I want to try it. And this is the package binder foot. Okay. So what this does is I can put my fabric in here. I do not have to have it. Wow, I didn't realize that that's not the right one. This is the right one. Taping guide foot. Maybe this is it. Yes. This will be interesting. Let's just give this a try and see how it works. Okay, I'm gonna try it on a sample first, I think. Use this foot for attaching tape to the edge of fabrics. That's what we're doing. We're attaching tape to the edge of this fabric. And you know, you can see I have not opened it yet. And I've been waiting to use it until I got to the point where I was finishing this quilt. Why not? Why not? Okay. Well, you know what? Trial by fire. Let's go. Okay, I'm looking for a scrap of binding that I can use. I swear, I mean, I keep this place way too cleaned up. What do you think? Searching in the trash for some. Searching on my table. All I see is the purple. No. Okay. Well, I don't want to lose my thread, and I don't want to lose my pieces of binding, so I'll just use, this is my sample. Let's see how it works. If you made a comment and I do not read it, then it's been filtered by the almighty TikTok, okay? Looking for my shank. There it is. Okay. I took it off of here and didn't realize. So rephrase your comment, perhaps. And if this is the first time you've been hanging out, that's great. Welcome. If this is a repeated date, now look, I've been working on this for a few days. And this is like, I don't know, day 6. I'm in a mad rush to get this done. I'm not playing. You're knitting the baby blanket. Okay, Jayla. What color are you on? What color is in your needle right now? I'm going to be using this foot. This is new. I've never used this before. And what it does is it will guide the fabric going through here somehow. And then it'll sew. The needle go here. And the fabric goes in here. And this is adjustable. So I can make the binding or the area of the binding going in. So basically the quilt is going to go in here and then the binding gets fed here. Guess what? We're going to figure it out as we go. Okay, using navy blue and you don't know the size of the needle. That's fine if you don't know the size of the needle. I was just wondering what color you're working with today. This is the thread that I'm going to use. I have to wind a bobbin. I'm using my little machine today because I don't know, I feel like using the little one. It's got a lot of space this direction. I'm gonna move this over even more because that big quilt is gonna have to go over the side. I need to move stuff around too. I think this is gonna get knocked over. I've got my trash. I've got like 3 things of trash. How many people have like more than one trash can in their room? You need more than one trash can. You just do. Okay. So yesterday my daughter was here and she was being the peanut gallery. I do not have a peanut gallery today. It's just me. Just me. And I'm about to wrangle this quilt. But I'm going to do a sample first and see how this foot works. And I am on YouTube right now, so if you're interested in watching on YouTube instead of trying to see what's going on TikTok, that's also an option. And I don't know if the view is going to be any better or not, but we'll see. Okay. All right, let me do this. All right. Let me get my YouTube channel thing. Okay. All set. Looking at comments on YouTube. As long as I keep that. I had to check the chat over here, check the chat over here. All right. Well, that's winding. I'm going to put this on the machine. I think this will make more sense. Oops. I think this will make more sense when it's actually sitting in the, okay. The thread kind of got stopped. Once this is sitting in the machine, I think it'll make more sense. Oh, whoops, stop. Okay. All right, so it's raining here today. Whoops. I did finally posted all of the YouTube. I didn't realize they were all the former TikToks. I didn't realize they were private until yesterday, so I unlocked all of them. So if you want to scrub through and see all of the progress that I've made on this quilt this past week, that is where you will find it. Okay, so I'm going to try this foot. It's fine. Okay, so my feeling is I'm going to take the edge of this quilt and I'm going to put it, let's see, put this down. I'm going to put it in between these two things here. Okay, look, you really can't see what I'm doing. And I feel like YouTube is so fuzzy, and I don't know why. Like the camera, like it's not clear at all. I am so apologetic on that one. Okay, why it's so fuzzy, I don't know. I mean, it could be, I am zoomed in, but I think maybe, oh, I'm not trying to knock this over. Okay. But now see, this is in the way. Let's bring that down. And you can kind of see that. How's it going over here? All right. Let me make sure that you can see kind of what's going on. This is a... Thank you for all the likes. More than 250 likes on the stream already. Okay, so here's the little foot that I'm using. Okay. And it is distressing to me that YouTube is looking so fuzzy. And I don't know why. All right. Well, right now TikTok has a better clarity. So anyway, I'm going to take the edge of this and I'm going to put it in between here. All right. I want to make sure I don't miss your comments, but anyway, this is where it comes apart. I will put my project in here like this, and I think just, all right, look, yeah, I think it's going to be hard to get it started. Okay, so this goes, has anybody ever used this before? I'm curious. Okay, so that's gonna go, I think, above, like this. Or does it even matter? I don't think it does. Now, it did come with a booklet, so let's look at the booklet. I'm not going this completely blindly. Okay. It does have like, okay, it will do tape width 5 to 20 millimeters. Okay. 5 to 20 millimeters. So what we're using, I guess, is 5 millimeters, a little bit less. All right. I'm gonna turn this right here, this nut, to make enough room for the tape to pass through. Okay, then I'm gonna insert the tape into the guide, wrap the tape around the fabric, and attach the taping guide foot to the machine. Ah, what? What? Oh, there's this screw back here too. Oh. And that adjusts the amount that, wait, that adjusts what? I'm not sure. Okay, look. The tape is gonna go here, but the project, I think, has to go in between, right? Or does it? I think it does. Okay, so the directions are saying to get it ready first, like this, and then to put it in the machine. So look, I think these two things come apart. Okay, so don't watch me struggle in silence. All right, so this, we're gonna be just sewing along. And let me make this as big as it'll get. Oh, that's making it smaller. Okay. 20 millimeters is a lot. I mean, 20 millimeters is, I mean, we only need a 1/2 inch. So, 2, 3, 4 millimeters. I am not a okay, look. Inches, 1/2 inch, 8 millimeters making it. Where is my brain right now? Okay, it's tired. I guess it's tired. I was at work all day. And now I'm coming home to do a live for you guys. Because I feel like it's important. Okay. So let me get a piece of this. And a piece of this. So this is what my binding looks like. And I'm going to put this in here. Ah, look at that. Okay, that makes sense to me now. Okay, so now I'll move this little screw back so that it's up flush with the edge of the binding. Okay, so that looks like the right size. All right, now this one I'll use to adjust like how close I want this to be to the edge. Now I want this to be all the way up so that when I put this here, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put these between, right? I'm gonna put this between. That's what I keep saying. I'm telling myself I'm gonna do that. All right, well, let me give myself some tape here to feed it a little bit. Okay, so it makes sense to me to put this here and then have it go between these two plastic pieces here. Okay, so let's just try it. And if there's screaming, yelling, then you know what happened was it didn't work. All right, this is just a sample. Don't worry. Okay. All right, so if you're on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. I'm trying not to break this. It's plastic. And I'm trying really hard. And it's got a lot of really nice give to it. Okay? All right, so let's just try it. What's the worst, you know? I'm not worried. Okay, I gotta get my foot pedal where I can reach it. There we go. All right, let's just see how this goes. Where is it going? Where is it going? Okay. So I have my quilt. Oh, you know what? I never threaded the machine, so now it's mad at me. Okay. I have to thread the machine. I just got done with winding the bobbin and I didn't even thread the machine. Okay? And that's why it's screaming at me. Okay. Okay, now it can't scream at me anymore. So I've got my binding up here like this, and I need to move my needle to the right. Okay. So let's see how this goes. I think, oh, I definitely want to lengthen my stitch. Okay, there. All right, how does it look? Can you see? Can you see on YouTube? All right, look. I have to pull on this, get this going. Why are we upset? We should not be upset. My sewing machine is screaming at me once again. To make sure everything looks good. I don't know why it's yelling at me. Maybe, did I put the bobbin? Okay, look, it's telling me something's not threaded. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. I do. I think I kind of get a feel for how this is supposed to go. Okay. So here's thread. Maybe I didn't thread the bobbin right. It feels weird, like it didn't get threaded right. Okay, it's fine. All better now. All better now. Is it dinner time where you are? Hello, thank you for joining. Oh my goodness, there are all sorts of you hanging out here. I need someone to chat with. So, thanks for hanging out. All right. So the little bit that it sewed, it did catch both sides and it's done. Now, usually the way that I would do this is I would open this up and, like this, sew around it, just right sides together like this, sew around it, and then fold it over and fold it over again and top stitch it. But what happens is then it shows on this part. So I'm kind of excited to try this. Okay. So I can't see any chat on, nobody's chatting with me on YouTube. That's fine. But I appreciate you hanging out, all of you. So I need to get this started. I think I have to start it before I put it in the machine. Not sure. Okay, let's see if it yells at me again. Hopefully it doesn't yell at me. And if it does, I'm going to move to my other machine because I don't know why. Okay, this is not setting where it's supposed to set. Okay, I have to pay attention to that. There. Okay, now. Ooh, that's like right on the edge. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to check it out and see how it's doing on the other side. So the trick is to have this going inside, like this is the way that the foot goes, and to have the edge of the binding going up to that edge right here. Okay. All right. That's the trick. All right. Okay. Come out of there. There we go. Okay, let's see. Did it sew the edge here? Okay, look. It missed some. Feels like it missed some. It's hard to see. No, it did not. Okay, so it got so close to the edge here, I can't even hardly see it. That is crazy. That's crazy. Okay, YouTube. I don't know why it is so fuzzy. I mean, I zoom in stuff all the time, so I don't know. All right. Well, let's give it a try on the real thing, shall we? The only problem is I'm going to need to actually sew this piece together all along length. I don't mind the color either. The color thread turned out all right. I'm just going to sew all of this binding together all in one length. To do that, I'm just going to put a regular foot on my machine. Save that for later. All right. Regular foot attached. I love those quick changing feet. They're very nice. All right. So, yep, this is just going to be straight sewing for a little bit. Right sides together. I've got this big mass of, you see all this? It's a lot of binding. Love Mary Kay, hello. All right. If you're sewing along, awesome. Let's have a sew along. I'm just gonna sew this like that. A little bit less than 1/4 of an inch. I'm just gonna line it up with the edge of the foot. It doesn't have to be a real tight stitch, but I'm gonna shorten my stitch just a little. All right. It's been a long time since I've done this. It has been a very long time since I have put binding on a quilt. I mean, the last time I completed a quilt was probably in 2019 or thereabouts. That was for my younger daughter who was in the peanut gallery yesterday. Okay. I don't have any kitty company today either. No kitties. Oh my goodness. I have been online already almost 45 minutes and I have only heard from Jayla. And Jayla is busy knitting. She doesn't have time to type. And 250 likes, that's decent. I would like to try to get to 1,000 on this live. I mean, goals, right? Goals are important. Must have goals. All right. Up in the likes. How was your day, everyone? Tell me, what is the weather like where you are? Because today is quite changed from yesterday. Yesterday was kind of nice and sunny. And today is a little bit overcast. A little bit gloomy. All right. My iPad mini is about to die. Gotta give it some power. All right. Looking for chat. Looking for chat. Feel free to chat. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm not finding a good spot to put my iPad mini. Wait. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Better views. Okay, how's the view? Good. All right. I'm just going to make one big, long, continuous tape. You know what I need? I need music. It's kind of quiet in here. Unless I feel like singing. My voice will be gone if I'm trying to sing. All right. Do you have Spotify? Because I love Spotify. Spotify is awesome. I am into it. I'm into it. Okay, I'm going to play this, which I think is what I want to hear. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got something playing now. I needed some side time. Just a little bit of theme music or something. Just a little. Hopefully I don't get banned on YouTube. Because, I mean, I'm trying to keep it low. You won't be able to hear it. It's just mostly for me, for having a little bit of company. I'm sewing binding tape together, and I'm going to end up with a long snake of it. And hopefully it goes around my quilt. Now it would make sense if I measured it, right? Each piece is 40 inches long. And so 80 inches when I stitch 2 of them together. I cut 8 of them, but I really have 9.5. Thank you for the likes. Hello, ask me about my tabby. How are you doing today? Thank you for the likes. Oh my goodness, just keep hitting that like button. I'm looking for 1,000. You heard me say that, didn't you? You're gonna have a tired finger. All right. Are we gonna have like a gift off again today? Like, who gives the most gifts? Because that was fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh my goodness, and all the likes. Oh my goodness, on YouTube. Thank you. I'm Grammy. I mean, all I'm doing is sewing binding together. And then I'm going to try this new foot. I'm going to try this new foot. And we'll see how that goes. Lots of hearts. Lots of hearts. I like all the hearts. Thank you. All right. And remember to give a thumbs up in the chat. Or if you're over on YouTube, remember to like the stream. Share the stream. If you've got somebody you know who likes to see, content that takes place with a needle and a machine. Now remember, I do different kinds of content. I'll do quilt. I've got this quilt that I'm finishing, and then I'm going to work on making play food, because I'm going to be working I'm going to do a booth, a tent, and I'm going to sell little play food. You can see that on my Etsy, little play food. So I was talking yesterday about my website, right? I worked on it a little bit today. I'm getting there. I made a button. Not sure how to set it so the button goes somewhere. Thank you for the applause, Bianca. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, that's awesome on YouTube. Does the play food sell good? Oh, I haven't sold any yet. This is why I'm going to do the night market. I'm going to do a market. Okay. So I'll see, I guess. I'll see. It's worth a lot of effort to do it, but, it doesn't go bad like regular food does. All right. Yeah, Etsy is hard right now, Cozy on South Street. Etsy's hard. Thank you for the follow. If you would head over to YouTube, follow me over there. Actually, you have to subscribe. I guess that's the thing. I got to subscribe. Okay, so I have all of this now. All of this. Okay. And hopefully it's enough. If not, it's okay. I'll just sew more on the end. All right, so do you think that's going to be enough to go around the quilt? I feel like it's not enough. I might have to cut some more. Maybe I'll do that. Before I get very far, I might cut some more. That means I have to iron some more too, but... I don't know. Maybe I can get away without ironing. We'll see. Okay, I've got this little piece here Little piece. Play food is a good niche. Yeah, niche. It's very good niche. Yeah, not a lot of people like to do it. Well, and it's real quick on the embroidery machine, which is bonus, actually. It's definitely a bonus. Alright. Move the machine just a little so I usually don't cut on here. This will be an interesting thing. And here comes the baby kitty. Okay, now this is going to make you cringe. And I feel like a bad kitty mom. But yesterday, the kitten jumped up on the sewing table while I had my blade open. And he cut his little paw. And I didn't realize he had cut himself until there were little blood spatters all over the place and his little paw was bleeding and I felt so bad. But you know how sharp these are. I mean, one little touch and you've got a thin cut. It didn't bleed very long. But it was distressing to me. I really was upset. And I'm like, cats jump. Look. That has never happened with any of my kitties. I think cutting 2 or 3 more pieces probably will be enough. I'll cut 4 just to make sure. But yeah, I know you're cringing. You have to jump up and do some dinner for your mom. Well, thank you. Bianca, thanks for hanging out. Bianca Bean. I appreciate you hanging out. Bon appetit. Okay, I'm just cutting these pieces. But yeah, closing my blade, trying to and this blade is different because only one side opens. And I'm feeling like with the baby kitty hanging out that I have to make sure that I'm paying attention to where he is and what I'm doing. This is a sharp blade. Very sharp. Okay. Now I have 3 more pieces. Okay. I think 3 is good. I'm not sure, but I think this new foot that I'm going to use actually turns the tape for me. It might. I'm not sure. Let's see. Not sure I like this. I like this music I'm listening to right now, so I'm going to change it. Okay. Little Taylor Swift in the background. You can't hear Taylor Swift in the background. I'll be able to hear it. Okay. I know. Somehow I became a Swiftie. I'm not apologetic. I'm unapologetic for it. It has a good vibe for my sewing right now. Has a good vibe. And I'm gonna sew these together. And I think, like I said, I don't think I have to iron these. I think I should be able to just put these in. Oh, I don't know. Since I'm doing this new foot, what did I do to this? There we go. Okay, almost folded. All right. I just have to make sure that since the batik doesn't have a right and wrong side, I have to make sure that I'm designating the right side so that I don't sew the seams opposite. So here's my seam here. Draw my hand just to make sure I'm sewing the correct sides together. I love batik. It's so rich. And it feels good too. All right. Okay, that's not straight. I'm not proud of that. I am not proud of that. Do you see this? I'm not proud of that. That is not even. Not proud of it. I'm going to take that out. Okay? That is going to get a seam ripper. There we go. Okay. So today, it was interesting because it was the first Monday of the school year, and there was a slight problem with the plumbing, and there was a flood in my hallway, which was really interesting. As I got evacuated from my room and sent down to the cafeteria and I waited out. It really was right at the end of the day, so I'm kind of glad that was what happened, but some instruction was lost. Some instruction was lost. All right. Now I am going to test out this little foot and see if I need to iron this. So this is the complicated foot that I'm trying to use, guys. It's very complicated. All right. I'm glad you're hanging out. Wow, 1,500 likes on TikTok. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay. So I think I think what I'll do, I actually don't think I have to iron this. I think I just have to like pinch it where it belongs and then guide it as it goes through this portion here. You see this? It's kind of a U shape. It has a split in the center. I think I can do that. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and sew this on here. It'll give it a good start. Okay, making sure that I'm sewing the right sides together. Now this should definitely be long enough to go around the quilt. Okay, but if it's not, I have extra. Okay, so now I'm going to try putting this in here. Okay. I think I cut this piece a little bit wider than I did the other one, so I'm going to trim this just a little bit. What is that measuring? Yeah. I'm just going to taper this in just a little bit. It's cheating, I know, but look. No judgment. No judgment. It's wider, like almost all the way down. Well, we'll see if we get to that point. I mean, I might even have to use that. Might even not be a thing. Okay. This is a lot. Oh, Lord. Okay, you ready for me to... Oh, gosh. The quilt is going to be knocking the camera all over the place because I have the quilt going this way. So I'm going to have to move you to the other side, I think. Moving the camera. Either that or moving my table. It might be easier for me to move my table. Everything rolls. Let's see. Everything rolls or slides. Okay, I want to make sure that you can actually still see what's going on with the machine, and I'm probably going to be sitting with my back to the wall here. So you can't see it from the front. And I'm really trying not to move it. Well, let's see, what do you think from the back? Okay, no. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, it was better how it was. Okay, look. I'm just gonna have to move the camera on. Now as I went around, my poor foot controller had like totally lost. It is totally lost. Okay. Oh. Okay, how's everybody doing? So the quilt is going to go this way. And YouTube can see pretty well. And I think I'm going to back out a little bit on... Oh my goodness. Thank you for all the likes. Goodness. I mean, what are you liking? You're liking that I'm over here rearranging my room. Just saying. Okay. Let me get you situated. All right. How's this look? You good? Is that good? All right. I think now I'm all right. Okay, now I'm good. All right. I have to find the end of my binding now. There it is. Okay, it's time to grab the monstrosity I call a queen size quilt. And hopefully the kitten doesn't come and try to play with this binding that's everywhere. You know, seriously, I can see this just not going well. I might have to switch to the stand-up machine. We'll see, I guess. All right. I'm going to start just a little bit from the corner. Now I'm trying to imagine how I'm going to go around the corner. We'll see. So this is what this weird foot looks like. It's a TG foot. And it's supposed to fold that binding over and sew it at the same time. I just don't know how I'm going to deal with corners. I'm just not sure. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Consider heading over to YouTube and following our... Consider heading over to YouTube. I am on YouTube right now. HG, hello. Wait, YouTube sees TikTok? Really? Really? Kind of. Anyway, if you follow me on TikTok, please head over and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Also, I'm trying to build my... I'm sort of trying to build my following over there. I am... Oh my gosh, I'm going to be warm. This is all sorts of in my lap. I'm going to be all sorts of warm. Oof. All right. So let's see. On this foot, I'm going to put my binding in there like this. I'm going to slide this in here. Oh yeah, I realized that I needed to make that smaller. Okay. So I'm going to put this in here like this. All right. And kind of like when I did the binding, making the binding. Okay, this, I have to pull that out just a little bit. Okay, so there's this screw here that when I screw it one way, it brings that in. So if I were using narrower binding, right, it could go up to like 5 millimeters. This goes out to like 20 millimeters. So probably I could do an inch binding. This is a 1/2 inch binding. Okay, so I'm going to stick it through here. This is a new experience. I'm serious. I've never done this. And then we have the foot has kind of an angle to it. So the binding will run, and then the quilt will be in between here. Then there's this screw here, and that moves the binding further away. So like if your needle didn't go over far enough, I guess. So that goes back and forth like this. All right, so I'm gonna have it set so it's the closest it can go. Okay. All right, so let's try it out. And if I don't like it, I can always switch to the traditional method. There's nothing wrong with tradition. All right, so I have my binding going off here to the right, even though I think it's all underneath my feet on the left. Oh, it just came out. Okay, look. Let me get situated, and then we'll reset it. It's fine. Okay, this is yards. This is yards. This is insane. This is yards and yards. Okay, here we go. You guys are so much fun. I look forward to hanging out with you every day. No matter what it is I'm doing in my room. Okay. I'm going to start at this corner. So the kitty got blood on it last night. Okay, so I was telling you, the kitty was bleeding. Okay, I have to spread this out a little bit. And if I knock the camera around, I'm going to apologize profusely for that. Here we go. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Now back to the corner. I don't know how I'm going to treat the corner. I just don't. So we'll just get this started, go enough, and then I'll work out how to get through the corner here in a minute. Okay? So let's load this first. And it does say to load it without having it in the machine. So we're going to put these in here. Okay. All right, now see how clever that is. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see it on camera, but can you see how that works? Here we go. You see, it's going in there. So I can, when I pull it, I sew it. It goes like this. Okay. Now I want, there we go. There we go. That's it, right there. So, and then the needle will go here. All right, and the quilt will go fit between these two. They're pretty supple. They move pretty easily, you know. Okay, so it's loaded. Now it's time to put this in here. Oops. All right, now it is almost 6 p.m. I'm gonna try this for just a couple of minutes, And if it's a fail, then we'll go. Yeah, thank you. The binding is perfect for the quilt. Thank you. I had an idea that I was going to use one of these purples, and it's this purple here. And it's going to look so pretty with this gray and this black on the back. Okay. Now, okay, look, I'm gonna put this back here. I'm gonna put the quilt in between the binding back here. And then I'm gonna back it up here. I'm holding on to it back here to see if I can sandwich it easier into this clip here. I mean, the last thing I want to do is break this. And I'll just shimmy it in there a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let's see how it goes. All right. I'm nervous. I guess that's what seam rippers are for, right? I'm nervous. I'm checking, double checking. Okay, look. Stay where you belong. Okay, I just have to trust that this is going where it's supposed to go. Okay, not off to a great start. This is too short. Okay, so what's happening is I have to move this. I have to move this closer. So I'm gonna do this. Move this so that this space is narrow. This has to be narrower, a lot narrower. Okay, I don't know. Can you see on YouTube at all? I'm gonna zoom it in. I swear it is fuzzy and I don't know why. It's making me mad. Usually it's very clear, and right now it is not the slightest bit of clear. Okay, why? All right. Oh, I need to narrow this up a little bit. Oh, that's making it bigger. Okay, let's make it shorter. And that way the fabric will stay curled up over this piece of plastic, which is where it's supposed to be. And then let's make sure it's doing that. Yeah, underneath it's doing just fine. It's not giving any problems underneath. Just up top. Okay, look. Get in there. Oh, maybe when I put it down, it'll get itself put back. It'll right itself here in a minute. And like I said, you know, this is what seam rippers are for. Okay. This is not something you could use with a curve. Oh, you know what? I can make that a lot more narrower. Okay, I can do that. Okay, I can move my needle over to the center, toward the center again. Okay, let's see. All right. I know I haven't gone very far, but I mean, this learning this new foot has just been kind of a struggle. Now look, I'm gonna see if I can clean off the lens on the YouTube channel because something is going on with that, and I don't know why it's fuzzy. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I'm just gonna try to clean this off. The camera It should be a nice clear. It's not. I'm not real pleased with that. I just don't know why. I mean, even if I go all the way out, is that clear? That looks clearer. Okay. Maybe it's because it's so far away. No, I don't want it to be so far away. Oh, well, you know, things are not always ideal. I'm going to need to get another tripod. Another one. Shauna, thank you for the follow. Consider going over to YouTube and following on YouTube. Actually, you would subscribe on YouTube, I guess. Seriously, now I'm not sure what's going on. Let me try something. I'm trying some filters here. What do you like? What do you like? Ooh, no. Oh, hello. Bubbles, no. Okay, how about this? Let's just keep this. Okay, this has been an adventure trying to do this. Okay, maybe it's not as fuzzy as I think it is. You can see kinda. I know what you're doing, so that helps. Well, yeah, but that's not fun. That's not fun. You want to be able to see what's actually going on. You just do. You know? I do. If I'm watching, I want to know. All right. I'm going to see. Really, I'm just going to see if I can get further with this. Well, that's feeling nice. I'm just not sure how it's going to work when I get to the corner. Okay, so let's just lift the foot, give it a turn, and then put that piece of quilt in there again. I mean, this is probably not going to turn out pretty on the corner, but I mean, it really is just trial and error at this point. Learning a new foot, it's an adventure. It's fine. It's fine. That's what it's there for, right? Okay. It is in there. It has arrived. Okay, let's see. Okay. YouTube, I'm still frustrated that it's not clear. All right. Okay, the binding's a little twisted, so let me see if I can straighten it out a little. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I can already tell you it doesn't look pretty. And if it doesn't look pretty, I can always take it out, right? Okay. Well, let's just see. Now, it's kind of stuck. Oh, yeah. It's going through like 8 layers of fabric right there. Okay, well, get it straightened out. See how it looks. And then I'm gonna go eat dinner because I'm a little hungry and I wanted to be on earlier, but oh gosh. Okay, look, it's something is not set right. I'm gonna have to go back and redo this portion here. Okay. Either that or if my needle is too far away or something. I think that probably has something to do with it. But you know, I mean, I gotta find the ideal settings, don't I? Okay. So let's see what the corner looks like. I mean, it's probably a mess. Let me get a couple more inches done here. Are you having fun yet? Welcome back. All right. Okay. Moment of truth. Let's see what it looks like. Because, I mean, this is a gadget. I like gadgets. I really do. I like gadgets. Alright, let's see. Okay, so once it got going, it's not terrible. And I'm really surprised at, like, that I can take out. I can definitely take that out and just smooth it and resew it. You see that on YouTube. I mean, it's not perfect, but there we go. I mean, this is gonna take a little bit of a learning curve. See, this didn't catch because I guess when I turned the corner, you know, it didn't catch. So I think I'm gonna have to live with this. All right. So let me back up the camera just a little bit, okay? Because I'm about to end my live, and I don't want to be like on your face. Okay. All right. So, oh gosh. All right. Not ideal, but it's a trade-off. I think it's a trade-off. Look, if it's a tool. If I want to use it, I'm going to learn it, right? Not going to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist. It's fine. It's fine. If it's not perfect, it's fine. Okay? No judgment here. Right? So, anyway, I think this is something like it'll go quicker with a little bit of like go, like not to stop and go, right? But knowing where my needle should be, right? Okay, so knowing where my needle should be, that's gonna be a good thing. Okay, poor YouTube. I gotta figure out a better way for YouTube. Okay, so I don't think it's terrible. I just need to work on. I just need to work on it. Okay. So, thank you for joining. I'm glad you had a good time. Hearts in chat if you enjoyed this. And YouTube, thank you for hanging out on YouTube. I appreciate that too. And if you follow me on TikTok, consider following me on Max Custom Designs on YouTube and on Instagram. Okay? Have a great day. I will post this live and you can watch me struggle all over again. But I think I might have to do like a close-up tutorial of how to use this foot when I'm done. Okay? So, you guys are awesome. And I hope you have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you next time. Okay? And make sure if you have any questions, let me know. Okay? DM me. You know how to find me.